So, okay. This is the one that somebody wanted us to build. So it's
All right. When you cast a creature spell, 3 or more mana was spent to cast. All right. So hear me out. I have an idea for this. So there is the one not partner I gotta look up his name is. So we could, in theory, if we want to go straight like value gas with this, and it could be like so. Actually, before I mention this, is there a way he wants to build? Is there a budget? They wanted to keep it low budget. Is it more for funsies?
Broken. As good as it gets, yeah.
All right, then I was gonna say we could do the Karuga, the Macro Sage companion with it, and because he only cares about enters the battlefield, draw a card for each. So yeah, because his thing is your deck contains only cards with converted mana cost 3 or greater, but then that means we couldn't have like Soul Ring and Thought Vessel. But if we're going to try and make it broken, or maybe not broken, just but really good. This is really tasty.
So what are we gonna name it?
All right.
Not Tulane.
Inga and Esika. Yeah, it's like we have Tulane at home. Tulane at home.
Okay, so intruder alarm.
So yeah, doesn't want intruder alarm. Probably definitely want like a Is it no, I think he's 5 or greater, never mind. So we're just gonna look for just like really good like that makes like stuff like Frilled Mystic really good, like the counterspell creatures, because you draw a card off of them. Because their mana cost is 4. So it's like what Frilled Mystic and Mystic Snake. Is that the other one?
It's also Venzer.
Yeah, so you get to draw a card off of them and then use them for mana. Not gonna lie, the new Gore Claw, because they enter with a +1 counter and gain haste, so you get to use them right away. Yeah,
Then we want the Beast Whisperer. We want.
And it's when she's when you cast a creature, right?
Yes, Guardian Project. Great Henge. Maybe Shamanic Revelation. And Primordial Sage. And
what's the commander's name again? It's
Inga
and Esika. You said you got the Beast Whisper. I mean, should we run the Concord?
Should we play 1,000-Year Elixir?
Oh, we definitely could, yeah. Leyline of Abundance makes extra mana. Whenever you tap a creature for a mana, it adds an additional
So you
green.
should also play an Exclamation and Mana Reflection.
Yeah. Keenan, definitely. I know Keenan isn't 3-drop, but he's kind of gross.
Oh, Kanan, yeah.
That Silverback Elder seems gross. We should, because we can probably just gonna make so much mana. It's like Druids, where every creature we play, it's just good. So we could play stuff like Silverback.
Just good stuff.
Yeah, like even is Hullbreaker hard? Like I don't think even Hullbreaker is hard to play in this. You do Primordial Sage as another draw card by creature soul.
I already got all the draws.
Still probably want to run Crater Hoof.
You want to play Crater Hoof?
Why not Nezahal?
Finale?
Yeah, definitely Finale, because Finale is probably one of our ways we could potentially win. Circle of Dreams Druid, because it is a 3-drop.
You said
Or Druid of Purification.
Do you want to play Sphinx of the Second Sun?
Yeah. We do Kodama as well of the East Tree. You know, if you're playing a lot of big creatures too, we could play Gwen, Eyes of Gaia. It adds 2 mana of any combinations. If we cast a spell with 5 or greater, we put a +1 counter on it and untap it.
Spell it?
GWENNA. Yeah. Oh, there it was. Yeah, Eye of Gaia. So we play like a bunch of big creatures. That just seems good. We probably still play. What about Coma?
Savala? What about Savala?
Oh, Savala, yeah, it's a 3-drop.
We can play Coma. What about like Acidic Slime?
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. You got our Druid of Purification.
Acidic Slime. We could just play Rashmi too. There's no reason not to. I got Druid. And Reclamation Sage. So do we want to play like Jace as like a, because Intruder Alarm can potentially like deck us, right?
Yeah, if we get Intruder Alarm, we probably just win. Maybe we should run like a
should we
long-term plans just to search for it.
For Intruder Alarm, you mean?
Yeah.
I say we just don't even play a tutor for it. I say it just comes up naturally, and that makes it fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Teferi's Ageless Insight.
We could play that, yes. On game for
probably Growing Rights too, because we're a big creature deck. I like budget Gaia's Cradle.
Look at the price of Aegis Insight.
Oh wow! Look at that. Yo, is this could this be a Champion of Lambolt deck? Make our boards unblockable, and that also draws us a card. Topiary Stomper gets us a land. Oh, Sad Robot. We get to draw a card from him. Is it worth to play Karuga the Macro Sage in the main board too, just to draw a lot of cards as well? We might just end up decking ourselves at some point.
How do you spell Karuga?
It's K-E-R U-G-A. The Macro Sage.
That's right here.
How many creatures is that?
27.
We could play Glasspool. I guess we should definitely run Glasspool Mimic.
Yes. And Balagan.
Yeah. Did you get Timeless Witness?
You want to play Seagate Restoration?
Yeah, we're gonna draw lots of cards. We have lots of mana because all of our creatures are gonna be mana dorks. Oh, do you want to run the Tribute to the World Tree? That's the other new draw card thing. If it's power 3 or greater, or it puts a counter on it.
No, I think we're good with that. What? Timeless Witness, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to play Eternal 2 or something else? Seasons Past, I guess.
Love me a Seasons Past. We do the Wood Elves and the Farhaven Elf. Draw a card and get a land, so it replaces itself and then gets a land.
So we should probably still play like small drops that just have for mana, right? As like our other sources, because we can play Soul Ring still.
Yeah.
Soul Ring and Thought Vessel. Not that one. Maybe it also needs Decanter.
Yeah, maybe. We're probably are going to need max hand sizes.
So we also have Nezahal and Seagate Restoration.
Oh, that's really... And you know... No, never mind. I think I want to keep creature count high. I was thinking about abundance as a funny thing. So every time we would draw a card, we could instead choose non-lands to just keep drawing non-lands, and then if they're creatures, we end up playing them.
It's not terrible.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, but...
Should we play Elder Gargaroth?
Yeah, we could do Elder G.
Because we probably want a lot of the creatures to just be good on their own, you know?
So we still need like kind of maybe early game ramp, do you think?
Yes, and it should probably be creatures.
Oh, you want to go like the elf package?
We could just play like counter spells to protect them. We could play a
Birds of Paradise.
Yeah. We could also play Bloom Tender. There's no reason not to.
Yeah, it taps for 2 mana.
Also, what's the Elysian guy? If you have a 4 or greater.
Oh, Elysian Caryatid. Kior's Follower. Because Kior's Follower untaps anything.
Yep, big fan.
I guess we could also just do like Elvish Mystic, Land of War Elves.
Finhorn.
Then
do you want to play Caryatid? Sylvan Caryatid?
Or was it the Marrowleaf Pixie? Is the one that taps for either blue or green? I was trying to remember what that one was called because they play it in the
What's the it's Pixie, right?
It's Mara.
And then what's the creature that when it's tapped it loses hexproof and taps for any color for 2?
Oh, I know exactly what it is. It's a big standard card. Actually, what about Leafkin Druid? Because it taps for 2 if you control 4 or more other creatures, but it only taps for green.
It's fine. Alright, so some counter spells too. Sublime Epiphany.
You know, I just realized Aether Adept goes, if we have an Intruder Alarm, goes infinite because you just bounce itself.
Hold on, say
tap
that
3 so Aether Adept, if we have the combo in play, so because it's 3 mana, it enters, you can return itself. You Intruder Alarm, untap, draw a card. So it's an infinite enabler with our commander.
And the reason why I like this, better than like playing the Drake is because the Drake doesn't draw with our commander, and this is also double utility to just bounce any creature.
Mm-hmm.
So, big fan. All right.
Oh, you know, I realized that you can only use the mana they make to cast creature spells, but I think it's still worth running like those the big mana payoffs because we still have a lot of ramp creatures.
Should we play? Is it redundant to play the enchantment that taps all your creatures for any color? Or what about playing a Shaya? What about like
no? Yeah, I like a Shaya. I like that because with our commander, this commander, we can't cast our big non-creature spells with the mana that we make. Which is, I guess, the one fair / downside of her.
So you like a Shaya, you just said?
Yeah, I just like a Shaya in general. And makes our board Cyclonic Rift.
You said Cryptolith, right? Or is that
yeah?
I don't know if that's stupid or not, though, right?
I don't know. Probably not.
We'll just put it in for now. It might be redundant. I don't know. I'd have to play test it.
Is she she's when you cast, right? Or is it when she enters? Cast a creature spell. All right. Maybe we start going to like the protection counterspell package a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. So Sublime.
But we don't need to go super heavy into it. Like we don't want to do like a huge, like 30 spell package.
Sublime Epiphany. Mana Drain.
If we're going like high powered, like maybe is this like a pack negation Force of Will style or no?
No, not up to that, no.
Okay.
Like right below. What's the Void Slime, right? Void Slime?
Mm-hmm.
Void Slime. And then we got regular counterspell. And Arcane Denial, I guess. Then we could play a Beast Within. Then we can play Song of the Dryads. And Crozen Group. And what's the land? Boseiju, right?
Oh yeah, Boseiju. We can also use Otawara if you just want like another bouncy thing. Definitely need Reliquary Tower.
I got that.
Alchemist Refuge I still like in this because getting the cast them through Flash is pretty nifty.
There's probably a world where we play Seaborn Muse and have Flash enablers, but I'm gonna put that in the maybe word.
It's like Seaborn and Teferi.
Yeah, in the maybe word though. I don't know, cause like if we don't make the whole deck about it, you know. Okay.
There's also the artifact that does it too.
Do you want to play the Winding Canyons? Oh yeah, what is that one called again?
I think it's Vidalcan Ori.
Oh,
look at that! Only $5 now.
What about Capsize? That feels no.
No, because we can't use the mana from our creatures to do it.
All right. You want to play Winding Canyon? It gives creatures flash.
We could, yeah.
Anything else you think you want to play?
Yeah, Yavimaya in there.
Oh, the land?
Yeah.
No, let's get the Yavimaya. Breeding Pool. Command Tower.
Yavimaya Coast. It's fancy new reprint.
Rejuvenating Springs.
Dream Root Cascade. And Flooded Grove.
Do you want to play Myriad?
Do you think we need it?
No, not really.
Hinterland Harbor. It's the Buddy Land. Because we don't actually have a lot of duels in these colors.
What's the temple?
Mystery.
What's the pathway?
It's a Bark Channel pathway.
Probably fine.
Yeah.
And then we want forests. Okay, so we have 3 MDFCs. Let's look at our...
It's funny. It's like double. It's because it's like green is good for creatures, blue's just good support. Just like that.
Yeah, 33. That's perfect. How much are we over? Only 6. Nice. All right. So
you know, I think we just have such a good feel of this. So we have 45 creatures. It's a lot, even for a creature-based deck. So we could probably trim something around there. Maybe Champion is just cute. I think once we do what we're supposed to do, it's their blockers aren't going to matter.
Kind of like all this.
Maybe we don't need Solemn. Maybe it's just it's cute, but I think we have more than enough mana generation, and he's just a draw a card. And if he dies, draw a card. I like everything else a lot more.
I don't think we're cutting any of this. We're so light on everything already.
Yeah. I think it's really going to become from mostly just creatures.
Unless we want to... Do you want to cut this? Because we have so much draw.
Okay, yeah, we could cut one.
The one-time burst draw. Because we have Kogla, you know? Which we're playing. Which plays better with the creature aspect, you know? And we have, draw doublers plus Rashmi in every draw that you can play that works with when you just cast or one enters, plus this, plus an Ezahal, plus Elder Gargaroth.
You know, we totally could probably end up doing this deck is playing something like Ulamog. I didn't even think about it, but we probably if we play our turn 4, that's 5 mana. Next turn we play a creature, we play another creature, so that gives us 4, 5, 6, 7. That's up to 8 mana already, potentially. And if we have any acceleration, that could go up to 9 and 10 very quickly. With just playing 2 creatures with her and playing a land. Because it'll be 4, then it's 5 lands the next turn, and she's a mana, so that's 6. And if we had played, let's say we have 1 creature out before, that's 7. And if we play 2 more creatures, because we have a lot of 3 drops, that's 9 mana with just playing 2 creatures after playing her. So playing 2 3 drops on turn 5 after already having a creature out, and we draw off those 2 creatures as well. I mean, that's the dream situation anyway, scenario.
What are we thinking about, Ashaya?
Maybe we don't need it. It's cute. But I think our deck functions so well,
With 42 creatures, there's only 5... Okay. There's only 5... Let's just count. There's only 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 20... 24 dead cards, and 3 of them are lands. So there's really
So
only like 18 dead cards, 19 dead cards.
and that's only with our commanders, because a lot of our creatures also just generically tap for mana, so they still work.
Mm.
And yeah, so and plus we have mana rocks and potentially just mana double. Some of those cards are mana doublers, so we could just end up using our lands anyway. Or if we have a next Bloom Ancient, like we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 creatures that just generically tap for mana as well. 7, 8, sorry,
Maybe we
8,
can
9.
cut one. Which one would we want to cut?
I think Elysian Caryatid or Leafkin Druid. Maybe Leafkin,
Yeah,
because I want colors.
Yeah.
The double's cool, but I want colors.
So we only need to cut one more card. Actually, let's count the ramp. Okay, let's count the ramp. Also, do you think we? No, Kodama's probably good. No, but Kodama doesn't work with our commander though. What do you think?
Well, I mean, he taps for mana. He's just a good thing, and once you start gunking up the board,
Kodama is broken. All right, so
wait, scroll up 1 second.
Huh?
No, it works with our commander because it says creatures you control have. So the tokens that we make can be tapped for mana. It doesn't say creature. It doesn't say creature tokens. It says creatures you control.
That's not what Kodama does, though. I didn't say Coma. I
said
Coma.
Oh, Coma. I thought you said Coma. Oh, Kodama.
No, Kodama. So
I guess
don't get me wrong. This is a broken ass card, but there's no landfall synergy really. There's no tokens being made. All it would do is let us play 2 creatures, and we more than likely want to cast our creatures because then it doesn't work with our commander.
I kind of agree. We cut Kodama.
Yeah. I didn't. No, Coma is great. I wouldn't have said Coma.
Sorry, I thought you said Coma. Sorry.
No.
No, yeah, because Coma's real gross.
Okay, so now let's playtest.
This busted.
Of course.